Hey there, thanks for attaching the parts. Much easier to work with here. First thing I'm going to do is set this home to fit to view, so that way it's there. Here's our parts moving around. This can come in and out. This one, I don't know if you turn the constraints off or what, um, but it's moving around. So as far as that goes, we're just going to constrain this real quick. So face to face there. And then we're going to do another one from the bottom to here. And so you'll notice that it has one more degree. So if we then constrain the inside edge to the other inside edge, apply. So that's in line. It can't move around anymore. And this is the only degree of freedom that we have. Now here's our part. You want it to be constrained in the middle. And you're kind of wondering how to do that. So first thing to do, I'm going to open this up. And here's your little part. Um, Easiest thing to do is if you have a stock, I don't know if you're just milling it um, from like, you know, that where it's, perfect, or I would assume that if you're milling it, you have like a relief of probably like 2, let's say, just for measures. So if we did this all the way around at 2 to here. Okay, so now we're fully constrained. We just have our bounding of the actual piece for your stock. Just extrude as a surface and select that line and then hit OK. So now we basically have our stock. Um, if we wanted to do it the other way, just to make sense, and however thick that is. So that would be our outline of the block. You could do the height, that's something else. But so if we come back here now, you'll see that it's there. Easiest way, refresh, constrain the bottom of the piece to the bottom of the plate and hit apply. Then constrain the edge to the edge here, apply, and then the edge of this face to here, apply. So now this thing only goes back and forth. This has no more degrees of freedom. And so if we wanted to, this one, and this is why we're talking about the middle point, is has an origin across the middle, so it's symmetric. So there's your point. So then we just say constrain and go to the origin of the assembly and constrain it to there, hit OK. So now the part's in the middle and nothing else can move around. So now you have your part held in, that's where the stock is, and that's the easiest way to do it. So it doesn't take too long. You just basically have to make an outside shape of whatever your stock is. So if when you're designing the parts, you already have that or know that, or you can just define it and then constrain it. Likewise, if the bottom here isn't where the bottom of the stock is going to be, you can create a plane and then drag this off of that 2 inches, which is the D0. So that way this is offset another 2. So if we come back into our sample, we'll now notice that that little part here, so if we go find it, and our other measurement was the first one we did, so I'm going to delete that. So now we have 1 degree of freedom. You just constrain that bottom piece to there. And so now your piece is a 2-inch all the way around, so that way you can do your milling operations and then probably flip it upside down and then plane off the bottom with the final pass. So hopefully that helps and gets you going. If you're trying to do something else or if that's not going to work, let us know and see what we can do.